decision have to be brought up in your mind. You have to choose this day. You have to choose this day. Temptation will come. It will be in the form of whatever it is you like. If you like money, temptations for money will come. If you like women, temptations of women will come. If you like men, young ladies, temptations of men will come. And let me tell you something about temptation. Go back and think about Genesis chapter 3. When Eve was contemplating, she was at a test. When she was contemplating that fruit, what did they say about that fruit? It looked good. It looked good. Now, I've been tempted. I ain't never had an ugly temptation. Never had an ugly temptation. Because if it was an ugly temptation, it wouldn't be a temptation. We're no ugly temptation. I would not be tempted to miss church for a minimum wage job. That just ain't gonna mess with me. That's not gonna mess with me. But sometimes we get tempted by what we like. Everything we tempted with looks good. David and Bathsheba, he looked upon her on that rooftop and she looked good. That's temptation. It was a desire of his that was Satan used and he put out there as bait. And boy, David jumped on the hook and pulled him right on out the water. Got him right on out the water. But when he realized he failed the test, what did he do? He repented. He repented. But see, like I said, sometimes we have to choose this day. Today is the day to choose. Either God or the world. I know sometimes, I understand that there's going to be a situation where your family is not going to like the decision you are going to make. Your family may have a tradition of a religious belief, but understand this, so did Israel. Abraham was not from God's people. Abraham's people served idols. They served many gods. So Abraham had to do what? Make a choice. And he left. And so Joshua reiterates that by saying, choose this day who you're going to serve. That may mean that you're going to have to come down here, put on Christ in baptism, and if that be so, if you don't know, if you're nervous, stand there, we'll come get you. If you don't want to walk down, stand there, raise your hand, put your finger up. Raise the flag like they do at ponchos. Do something. Make a signal that you want salvation. Make a signal. Smoke signal. No smoke signal. It's hot enough. Wave your hand. Understand that and look your family in the eye and say, I chose God. You see, just like Joshua, I told you I was coming back to Joshua, didn't I? Joshua told a story. I want to tell a story about a man who was born over 2,000 years ago in a manger in Bethlehem. And that man grew. And that man performed miracles. He fed 4,000. Then he fed 5,000. Then he taught. Then he said, I'm going to build a church. And not only did he just talk about it, not only did he build his church, but he paid for it. He paid for his church. How did he pay for his church? With his death. He paid for his church with his death. And he set up. Now remember verse 13, 24, Joshua 24:13. Joshua tells the people of Israel that they are living in lands, in cities they did not build. They're eating of vineyards they did not plant. My Jesus told his disciples in John chapter 14 that I am going to prepare a place for you. In my Father's house are many mansions. What are you saying, Jesus? He's saying, those who are with me will inherit something and live in a city they did not build. We don't build heaven. We ain't built nothing. But I'm trying to make reservations for a room. I'm trying to get into the Father's house. Yes, that means I'm going to be tempted because I got to get right. God needs to test me. He got to work some stuff out of me. He got to work some stuff out of me, and thank God he's still working on me. But he's still working on you. And sometimes he's trying to, and what he's doing here is he's trying to make you make a decision. He built a church. He set it up. He's protecting it. He's sanctified it with the washing of water, Ephesians chapter 5. And he's working with his church so he can present it what? Faultless, without a blemish, so we can go move in. So we can go move in into a city we did not build. Choose this day. Choose this day. If you say, Brother Gaston, I want to know more about the church. I want to know more. Choose this day to ask some questions. I know it's hot, but I'll stay as long as you got questions. Other brothers will stay here as long as you got questions, because if you want your soul to be able to walk on gold, you're going to have to choose today. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I can't promise you tomorrow. I couldn't promise you today yesterday. And if you didn't make it today, you would have missed this. This opportunity. This opportunity to choose this day. Now, you can go serve the God. You can go serve. You can go stay where your family is. But I want you to think about this. Ask some questions about where your family is. You see, I grew up in the church. But there came a point where I had to understand, was I in the right church? I had to ask Mama. I had to ask Daddy, Mama, why do we do this? Mama, why are we here? What's the point of that water? What's the point of this belief? Who is this Jesus? I had to go ask some questions for myself and get some answers so I could make the right choice for me. Now, it proved out that what Mama was saying was right, that there was one church, and that the things that I was learning and doing was in line with what that one church taught. Choose this day. Choose this day who you will serve. Choose this day. Please make that choice now as we stand to sing the song of invitation.